What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sabotage, and I hate finality. I hate it.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT.
I've always been someone that's hated change and endings and stuff. Whenever I binged a TV show, I would fall in love with it. I would watch like 20 episodes a day, and then once I got to the near end of it, bro, it would feel like my entire world was falling apart because I made this show my world. I would get really sad that this thing was almost over. I would really just let it get to me. I'm somebody that hates change and hates endings because I love to stay where I'm at. I love to be in my comfort zone. I feel like that's like human nature to be there. Like if it were up to me, I'd still be in the theater watching Spider-Man to this day. Like I was just having so much fun there. Like I did not want to leave that theater. And this still holds true to today, you know, where I'm still a creature of habit. I love to be in my comfort zone and I don't like to get out of it. Luckily, recently I made my comfort zone very, very nice. I have a lot of good habits like YouTube, working out, all this stuff. But once I start to get out of that routine, something happens and I can't do it. It freaks me out when I get really stressed and sad. I feel like that stress really just takes me out of the moment, really takes me out of the present, and doesn't let me appreciate really anything. Because there's thousands of thoughts of me being stressed and me being worried, I can't really focus on what's going on in the moment. I can't breathe in, I can't breathe out. I'm literally just hyperventilating the entire time. It's terrible. And this stems from my fear that things will never be the same or as good. And here's the thing, things probably will not be the same. It's a tough answer I have to say to myself and to others. It's sad, but it's sort of just the inevitable way of things. But isn't that sort of a good thing? Like, don't you want your future experiences to be different from what you're experiencing right now? It's sort of like watching the exact same movie over and over and over again. Like, wouldn't you eventually get bored of it? The fear is really just like the doodle part of our brains telling us, hey, I'm scared, I want to be comfortable, whatever. Like, tell that part of the brain to shut the fuck up. It's perfectly okay for things not to be the same. It's perfectly okay for things to be different because that's the only way you're gonna grow. And most importantly, appreciate the experience. Appreciate every single moment. Take as many lessons, take as many experiences that you can. Take some mental pictures. You know, I'm not on social media, so I don't really like take Snapchat memories, but if you gotta do that, you'll do that so you can reminisce later. Make the most out of every single moment and do what you gotta do. And hey, I get it, endings suck, but that's sort of just how everything works. Endings and conclusions are what give our experiences meaning. You know those shows that sort of overstay their welcome and like they go on for too many seasons and at the end you're like, what the fuck? Like this is not even the same quality as it used to be. It's really important to embrace change. Without change, I would not be sitting here today recording a video. If it wasn't for the which no one really could have predicted, I would not be sitting here because I would not have the free time. I would not have had the free time to make these videos. If it wasn't for change, I would still be pooping in my diapers and I would not have the bidet I have today. Bars. Bidet today. Yo. Change is what allows for growth. Okay, you see my older videos, you see my previous 2020 videos, you see how much I've changed, and hopefully for the better. Endings are sad, but it's not really in our control. Like I always like to say, control the controllables, and this thing you can definitely not control. What you can control is your present, and you can influence your future. Focus on what you're doing right now, focus on the new change you want to make, and try to enjoy every single moment of it. And that's really all I wanted to say. If you made it this far, you was a motherfucking goat, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
Side in an AMG, right outside, TT. Two-turn baby girl, you know me.